So welcome to Hill Helicopters. I'm Jason Hill and I'm the owner and founder of the business. The immediate vision is a 335,000 square foot factory employing 500 people, making 500 helicopters a year with a range of scalable technologies that allow us to make bigger and more sophisticated helicopters and ultimately other types of aircraft as well. When you're designing an aircraft, you start with what you want the aircraft to be, what you want it to do. So in our case, I wanted the ability to take 5 95 kilo passengers, 3 hours of fuel and fly at 140 knots.
My name's Craig Jones. I'm lead mechanical engineer here at Hill Helicopters. Jason knew what he wanted. He knew what the helicopter wanted to perform like, and he had the engine set in his mind. So from those almost very basic points, you can start to grow a design really. You can take those and you can start laying out the bones of the design. So you're always trying to push the limits of what you can do. And tools like MathCAD really help you quickly iterate designs and get to a point where you can start to scheme things up. Our CAD system, Creo, linked up to Windchill, our PLM system, really gives us complete control over everything we do.
We're building an organisation to manufacture approved aircraft to the tightest standards on planet Earth. And that means that our business processes, our change control processes, bills of materials, everything that goes into controlling what happens at every level of the business is of vital importance to us. We've got so many things that have technical risk associated with them, and you want all of the things that you're building on to be solid. And what PTC and what Creo offers is a really robust, proven CAD system that we can rely on, and it's expandable, it'll grow with us. It's got all of the Windchill and the PLM facilities that allow us to lock down all of the control that we need of our data, to go through all of the approvals that are along the road for us. You need your tools just to be there in your toolbox when you need them and not to let you down, and that's really how we see Creo and PTC.
Once we had more than 2 users, I said, we've got to get Windchill in place just to manage that CAD data, and it's just seamless, which is exactly what you want.
With all of these things, it's vital that we keep the costs down. You find that the subscription model, rather than having to buy it outright, is a great help for people in our stage of development. There's a number of factors that go into making HX50 the way it is. So you start with the tadpole, because that's really efficient aerodynamically, and you put all the right bits in the right places and try and work out how to hide them.
When I started, we were using a different CAD system. However, with my experience, I knew that CAD system wouldn't be able to handle the large, complex models that I knew we were going to produce for this product. So I made the recommendation to move to Creo. I know that Creo is excellent for use in large assemblies, as well as a great servicing tool, which we need here. It's also great at helping us to engineer the product, not just draw it up.
It's been really refreshing to see a company of their size not only invest heavily in Creo, which is a world-class CAD tool, but also to have the foresight to lay down PLM as a backbone to their product development process.
I think when we're looking for new people to work with, we select businesses, partners and staff in much the same way. We found the most effective way to do that over the years is really to go on trusted relationships. So Concurrent were really brought to us by our existing staff that had worked with them in previous businesses and previous roles, and spoke very highly about their level of technical competence, their ability to respond, and the relationships that they'd established over many years with the key engineers and service people within the organisation. So for us, it was a no-brainer, because we already knew that they were going to be able to deliver for us, so they could come and hit the ground running. Concurrent have worked with us to develop a scope of work that was set largely by our certification team around the requirements of the CAA, EASA and other aviation authorities, and then develop those into deliverable processes that work within the Windchill environment to allow us to deliver highly controlled, high quality components, subsystems and ultimately aircraft. The more simulation you can do at all stages of the design means that you need less testing and you can bring your product to market quicker. Importantly for us, it gives us a higher level of confidence that the expensive tests that we do, we pass.
We're a new business and we want to work in as modern a way as possible. What we are doing is using a lot of model-based definition in our design, and that will follow through from our CAM software and our CMM software, and it'll all tie together. So concurrent engineering have helped us with that, the roadmap view of where we can get to. They've given us a very clear overview of what we can achieve long term, but they don't want to hit us with every single configuration under the sun initially, because it's just too much work. It's too burdensome on a small company. So very helpfully, they've broken it down in stages for us. So the first stage was a CAD management tool, which has been working really well. The second stage we're going to now is BOM management and change control. So that will allow us to meet CAA requirements for controlling our product to the level we need to. And then from that point onwards, there are lots of other tools in the suite that we can look to, and it's something they know is on the roadmap for the future.